Good morning and welcome to this video. So if you're here, it's probably for one of two reasons. You're either interested in seeing what boots the participants on I'm a Celebrity are wearing, or it is to see what a 30-mile hike looks like and feels like. So just for you, I'm going to try and explain and tell the story of both during this video. We've just gone into our second lockdown in the UK, unfortunately, but I'm sure it's for the greater good. So I have plotted a route that's local to me because we're still allowed to exercise. Last night I sat on OS maps and looked through all sorts of different trails and routes that I could find to plot roughly a 30-mile hike from my house and back to my house. So the boots I'm wearing are the Eurotrek Lite made by Hi-Tec. They're a leather boot using a waterproofing technology called Hi-Tec Dry Tech, which I haven't tried yet, so we'll see how good that is. And they have, what I find quite interesting, is a multi-directional rubber sole, which apparently has lugs facing forward, which encourage propulsion as you walk, and also rear-facing lugs, which help you brake. So that's pretty cool. I'll talk more about the performance of the boot later on, but now I really need to get some miles under the belt. I'm going to be stopping every 5 to 6 miles en route, eat some snacks, sandwiches, crisps, things like that, and drink water, and that's going to get me through the day. Fingers crossed. Check this guy out. Ooh. Oh. Just hit the 10-mile mark, and so far so good. Boots are nice and sturdy, and they do actually feel pretty light. Feet are feeling good, comfortable, and my legs are all right. This is the kind of point where 10 miles, taking 3 hours, feels all right, but the fact that I've got to do that 2 more times then starts to play on your mind a little bit. Nice day though, sun's just coming out, still a bit of mist. just hit the 15-mile mark, so that's halfway, and feeling good. And I've got my own little beach, a place called 4 Mark Reservoir. I'm going to stop here for a bit of lunch. Whee! It looks so cool with the mist. The last couple of miles I've felt my feet getting quite sweaty, so I've taken my shoes off, socks off, and I'm going to let them both dry out for a couple of minutes before I set off again. So I'm at mile 22 now, and this is where it starts to get interesting. Personally, after about the 20-mile mark, my body starts going, "All right, mate, that's plenty. Get your feet up, get yourself to bed. You've earned it." But the thing that makes it interesting is I like to challenge myself, and I know for a fact this last 8 miles is going to be hard work. My legs are aching. My feet are actually up fine. The boots have been really good. But my legs, quads, calves, achy. So I'm going to put my head down, power through, and I'll catch you in a bit. I know it looks a bit ridiculous, lying down, feet in the air, middle of a trail, but I've done it on every big hike. As soon as my legs and feet start to really ache, lying down, elevated legs, just sends a bit of blood flow back into your head and your upper body and away from your feet. And also just take 5 minutes, relax, and then turn your mental game on, ready for the rest of it. 26 miles in, and energy is low. But whilst I've still got a bit left, talk about the boots. Boots have been brilliant. No blisters, no hot spots. Been through a little bit of water and the feet aren't wet. The only thing I would say is I think I possibly wore too thick a sock, so my feet got a little bit sweaty. So a couple of times I've had to take my shoes off and just let my feet dry out a little bit from that. But these boots are, I've seen them online for £45. I think they retail at about £50 to £55, which is ridiculous really. So cheap, and I would recommend. Well done, Hi-Tec. Absolutely amazing sunset tonight, which has boosted morale a little bit. 4 miles to go. 4 miles, that's it. See you there. A little insight into how mile 29 feels. It's a struggle to keep my eyes open. My legs feel like they weigh 15 stone more than they did at the start, and I'm ready to finish this off and have a nice hot bath. But at the same time, I feel great for pushing myself through it and knowing that I've got that in my mind for when I need it. I've made it. 30 miles, 9 hours and 58 minutes. Just finished off the last mile, pretty much in the dark, so perfect timing. And if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I know I don't sound excited, but in there I feel it. Yeah. Thank God that's over.